Good morning, students. Before starting the session, I first wish all of you to have a rocking 2024 ahead. The first video of this year is UI stuff, where we will talk JavaScript, CSS and HTML. So this is a simple student records application where you have a form for taking students name as inputs, and after entering the name, you say add. It will be added to the table on the right, and if you want to delete it, you can simply click the recycle button and it will be removed. So we will start building it from the scratch today. So this is the default template content for HTML that VI editor automatically fills every time you open a HTML file. Okay, this is a plain HTML where I am adding a form, two containers to the page. The first container contains the input form and the second container contains the output table. So now we will begin to add the CSS styling part to this scaffolded content. So styles.css, we need to to display the two containers side by side, so I am using the display flex here, and the flex direction is row wise. So use the center align items, otherwise the elements will be stretched to the bottom. Okay, now you have got the very bare HTML page. Now we will, once we format it, it will look better. So now I have put them in two separate boxes. I'm adding flex display to the form because the items in the form, you see, it is all collapsed in a single line. So we will make it a flex and flex direction as column, so that each one will take its own row. we will also add an input error message to the error input box, so that when the user enters wrong input, we need to display them. In the beginning it will be in a hidden state. Only when the form inputs are wrong, we will show them. So now we have done the scaffolding part. Let us add the JavaScript logic to this to make it a functional page. So there are two functions here. One is add student and another one is delete student. The add student, we will click on click listener, on click equal to insert row. Okay, first we need to get the table element. And the input box, so the first condition is the first element and last element must not be null. Both of them, the first input box and the last input box, must not have empty values. If any one of them is empty, we will set the error element to display property as visible. We will test this functionality first. So here I am refreshing the page and you say add student, it says first name and last names must not be null. It is working. So we will get the number of rows in the table which needs to be passed as an argument to insert row function of table element. Table element dot insert row, at which place we need to give the row number. Then we will add 3 cells to the newly inserted row. We will test this. So it is working. The third column will contain a recycle bin icon, which I have downloaded it from Font Awesome library. And to this image we will add a delete row functionality. Okay, now you see you have got a recycle bin icon, but still the functionality is not yet added. So we will add delete row function. So where the TD element, that is the TD element is the TD cell in the table that contains the recycle bin icon. So that will be taken from event.target, and when you click this you need to delete the entire row. So what we need to do, you need to do td element dot parent node dot remove. So the TD elements parent will be the entire row in the table. You click this. Oh, okay. It is not deleting the entire row. Instead, it is The error here is the event.target is not a TD element, instead it is an image element. So the image element's parent is TD, and that alone gets deleted. So to rectify the error, what we will do is we will use the closest API, where that will contain the nearest ancestor matching the filter passed as an argument. So it will give the nearest row element from the event target. So tr element dot remove. Okay, we will test with this. Yeah, now it is working. So now you can add any number of students. Okay, and you can delete them as in when you feel that it is not needed. So that brings us to the end of the session. Do post your doubts and comments at the video's bottom. Thank you all. Bye.